Alright guys, Bludger Boy here to play some more Ratchet and Clank 2. It's been like a month since I played this game, it's insane. Because I recorded a whole bunch of episodes in advance, and when I reloaded the save file, it tells you when you last loaded it, or last saved it rather, and I mean, I last saved this on the 21st, or maybe the 20-something, I think it was the 21st, might have been 27th, I can't remember. 20-something of November. And today's like the 17th of December, so... Man, we're behind. Or ahead, rather. I was ahead. I just had heaps of episodes banked up. So, we're just going to do some arena challenges. I do have the last level unlocked, but I haven't done these things. So, now that we've got some better weapons, we can come back and just kick these guys' ass. Because I'm gonna need the mini rocket tube and the plasma coil for the final level, I am suspending temper. Did you see that shit? What the fuck just happened? Wow. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I like to call complete and utter rape. That is metaphorical rape in a nutshell. As I was saying, well, it's raping me so much I'm losing my puberty. As I was saying, I'm temporarily suspending. It's weird, the sound in this is kind of fucked up. Just give me a second. Yeah, sorry guys, the sound's just a bit weird. I'm pretty sure it's just my headphones, it's not the actual recording. Anyway, as you just saw, I just used the bouncer, so because these enemies in here in the arena are really weak, and I want to try and save the weapons experience for Yeedle, because though these enemies are weak, they will contribute a little bit to the experience of the weapons that I currently have unupgraded, which are the only weapons I'm allowed to use. If you've been following me, I'm restricting myself to using only the weapons that are not upgraded. Once they're upgraded, they're not allowed unless I'm forced to use them. Unless I, like, you know, run out of ammo for everything else. But because these enemies are so weak and these challenges are pretty easy anyway, I don't see the point in wasting that experience here. I mean, fuck it, I can even just do it with the wrench like I am now. Who cares? Yeah, just sort of do some arena challenges. I want to get kind of as much done as I can before the final boss. Get like all the challenges and everything done. And I'll just leave like the skill points for after the boss. Maybe even not, maybe I'll do it differently this time. Just do everything I can before the boss and just beat the boss last. That sounds like a better construction, like a better chronology to me personally. And also saves time because remember, I've got to go back through the entire game to get everything. So actually, that's actually a way better idea. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, I haven't recorded in a while, which means I haven't been able to talk about stuff, which kind of sucks. Not that much has happened, but a few things have happened. I guess we got the shit out of the way first, so the bad things have happened. Like my mum, who I don't often talk about, I actually realize like I don't talk about her like ever on here. And I think before I turned 18, I was kind of had this like inferiority complex, where I thought people would like think worse of me if I spoke about her, like they'd think I was like a little kid. But I mean, everyone has a fucking mother, right? And if you have that mentality, then you're not the intelligent person I would be targeting, hypothetically, with these LPs. Not that I don't want to be elitist or anything, but you know, I think it's like an immature way to think, like, oh, you have a mother and you talk about a mother, therefore you're childish. It's like, no, everyone has a connection to their parents. So, fuck it. Oh crap, we're out of ammo already, shit. Oh no, oh, hold on, if I can get everyone in the right place, I can actually get everyone in one go. No, failed. I thought there would be ammo boxes, I was wrong. So, yeah, you must only be able to use 2 nukes on average per round. Either that or I just started off with less and I didn't even notice. on. See, we'll just wait until everyone groups up. Yeah, anyway, I was like, it was like, what, about a week? Yeah, about a week ago today. I'm just like eating some yogurt, just sitting down at the table. And my mom comes in, she's kind of like drunk. Like, she's evidently been drinking wine. And I mean, she drinks a lot, right? By drinks a lot, I mean drinks frequently. She drinks pretty much every day. And if you would ask me, is she an alcoholic, I'd say, yeah, she is. But the thing is that when she's drunk, she usually, like, she doesn't verbally abuse me, she doesn't break things, she doesn't, you know, walk around, she doesn't drive when she's drunk, you know. She's not an irresponsible drunk, but she does drink a lot. And it's not like every time she drinks, she gets drunk. She just drinks, I mean, because she has to work every day, 9 to 5. And, she drinks kind of to just get her mind off things. And she doesn't, as I said, she doesn't get drunk every time she drinks. Just sometimes. The thing is that, wow, yeah, here we go again. That lately she's been drinking a lot more than she usually does. And I was getting kind of worried about it. And recently, I mean, in where she works, she's recently had to, like, move position from a position she liked doing to a position she really doesn't like doing. And the reason she was moved there is to clean up the messes of other people who are too lazy to do their job properly. And I mean, I've worked there, so I know she's not just making this shit up to emotionally justify her hatred for this position. I know she's telling the truth, because I've worked there, and these people are cunts. They're absolute cunts. They're either overambitious and arrogant and full of themselves, and will do anything to advance, including lie and cheat and manipulate people, or they're just lazy, and they abuse the system to get days off and stuff. There's like one woman there who's like overweight, and she's not overweight because of any condition she has. She fucking eats poorly and doesn't exercise or anything. Her back is all fucked up, and she has to have like this special chair. She can still walk around everything, which is exactly what I'm talking about. If she can still walk around everything, what the fuck does she need a special chair for? You know. Her bad health because she doesn't take care of herself, and then she gets days off because of stress leave because she just can't handle it. My mom goes in there every fucking day, unless she's, you know, really sick or something, and does not, or she complains when she gets home. I mean, who wouldn't? But she doesn't complain while she's there. She goes in there and she works her ass off and earns her keep. And yet there are these pussies who walk in there and like, oh, I can't take it anymore. I had to have days off because I'm just so overworked. Like, they're fucking just horrible people. They just abuse everything. So she's working with people who are pretty intolerable. Not everyone there is intolerable, but a great deal of them are. And the people who have taken her position, 3 people have taken her position, like, collectively. Or she's been moved elsewhere because they think she's the only one who's capable of fixing the mess that these people have made. And the mess they've made is not due to, you know, organizational failures. It's due to their own failure to do their work. It's just retarded. But anyway. That's why I thought she was drinking, right? And then I come in, I'm like, you're getting drunk way more than usual. What the hell's going on? This is worrying me. And then of course, because she's drunk, she's gonna react all emotional, like, oh, you think I'm judging you and shit. And usually when she's drunk, she doesn't. As I said, 1, it's infrequent, so it doesn't bother me, and 2, she usually just, you know, dances around a little bit, you know, talks to herself sometimes. I can't complain. I talk to myself all the time. What the fuck am I doing right now? You know. Can't say shit, man. Could have been so epic. There we go. But I'm like, this is starting to worry me because it's getting more and more frequent, and I don't like this. Then she's like, I have something to tell you. I have a life-threatening illness, and I only have about 6 months to 5 years to live. And as awful and horrible as that sounds, that doesn't surprise me. And I didn't feel like all horrible. I didn't feel good, but it wasn't a shock. It really wasn't. And then after that, you just have this horrible conversation between us. Like, first off, she was apathetic and all nihilistic, and like, doesn't matter if I die, shit happened, whatever, who cares?
See you later.
I'm like, yeah, what about me? Like, I don't mean to sound selfish, but I mean, I'm legitimately bringing this up. I was like, don't you care about me? Don't you? Like, if you die, I'm going to be affected. Don't you give a shit? Just trying to talk some sense into her here, but I mean, trying to talk sense into someone who's drunk is not possible. At that point, she actually walked to the bathroom, and that was the scariest shit, because I'm thinking, uh-oh, she snapped. And I legitimately thought she was actually going to kill herself at that point. So I followed her in the bathroom. I didn't go in the bathroom with her. She kind of half shut the door. And I'm standing out there nervous at this point that something's going to happen. I'm not praying to God that, you know, she's not going to, or, you know, hoping that what I'm fearing is going to happen isn't going to happen. That whole no atheists in foxholes thing is a bunch of shit. But I am worried, most certainly, that something's going to happen. She asked me to go get her, like, her dressing gown or something. I ran, got it, and came back to make sure nothing happened. Thankfully, she was seriously just going to the bathroom and wasn't actually planning to kill herself. And I told her, like, I seriously thought you were going to kill yourself just then. And she was like, then she started, like, crying and stuff, like, oh my god, I scared you, I didn't mean to do that, I'm so sorry. And that's when it got really just heavy-handed. And at this point, I'm still not feeling horrible. I'm still not, it hasn't sunk in yet. And I mean that to this day, like, it hasn't. This happened a week ago, it still hasn't fully sunk in. I'm reacting to it, I'm thinking about it all the time. But it's not, I'm not depressed about this yet, I'm not unable to cope yet. And I realize about halfway through this whole conversation that this is not going to be an instantaneous understanding of what's happening. It's going to be a gradual thing. It's going to gradually set in all the consequences from this little incident and this illness that she has. But yeah, she started crying and insisting over and over again that she would not kill herself, she wasn't going to do that, she wasn't going to end her life or leave me intentionally. The only way she was going to leave me was through death that would be instigated by an illness or just her coming to old age. She wasn't going to end her own life, and she insisted this over and over again, and I believe her. Because she does. She loves me a great deal. She demonstrates that every single day. So I'm not about to question that, given that the evidence for it is there. But that did fucking frighten me for a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, shit's gonna happen. Shit's gonna go down, and I'm gonna have to call the ambulance or, you know, call doctors or, you know, have someone come over here and talk her out of this. That was the freakiest part of it. After that, it wasn't easy to deal with, but it wasn't that frightening. Because as I said, it's given that she's, not only does she drink, but she also smokes. Not a pack a day, I don't think, but a substantial amount. And it's like, you're sick? What a fucking surprise, you know. Not to be cynical, like, oh, you deserve it, but I mean, when you drink and when you smoke and when you live a life like she has, she hasn't done like hard drugs, but she does smoke a substantial amount of tobacco and has drunk alcohol, and, you know. She didn't used to go to the gym, but I mean, eventually with work and stuff, she just couldn't go anymore, so unfortunately that's got the better of her. Yeah, it wasn't a shock, so it didn't shock me necessarily. But it still wasn't the best news to hear. And at this point, after she came out of the bathroom and she's crying and stuff, insisting that she won't commit suicide, she's like alternating between crying and being, you know, feeling horrible for scaring me like that, and then like hugging me, insisting she loves me and that she'll never leave me, and this, that, and the other. Just saying the same things over and over again. And I mean, you just gotta stand there and deal with it. It's not like I'm about to stand and go, oh my god, Mom, you told me this like 10 times, shut up. Doesn't work that way. Fucking, I hate that target. You just gotta move left and right. Oh, damn it. You just gotta move left and right so you don't get hit by it. Yeah, that conversation went on for about half an hour. Just the same, alternating between crying and sobbing and being regretful for the way she's lived her life. She even said that she was regretful for having me and that she shouldn't have had me. And people might think, oh, that's a horrible thing for a mother to say, but remember, she's drunk. I'm not taking anything she's saying here to heart. It's not... She's totally irrational at the moment. You know. It's verbal abuse. Oh, shit. It's like, no, it's not. She's just venting. She's not meaning much of what she's saying here. It's all this emotional outburst. She's not thinking straight. And as long as you keep that in mind, none of what she's saying here is really that hurtful or harmful. I'm above verbal insults, like, or not even verbal insults. I'm above verbal offense like that. Takes a lot more than "I wish you were never born" to verbally abuse me, right? Especially when obviously she doesn't mean it. And I've been told that by her before. Like, she doesn't regret having me. She doesn't. Oh shit, we're gone. Oh, lucky. Yeah, she's told me, because she's a determinist, in that she believes in fate. And that things just happen and you don't really have much of a choice in the outcome. Which kind of makes it weird that she then apologizes for things, because it's like, well, if you have no choice, no matter why you're apologizing in the first place. But again, she's irrational when she's drunk, as is everyone. She's not going to make any... You can't reason with drunk people. It's not possible. Yeah, along with that, she doesn't regret having me and stuff. Eventually she calmed down and was kind of like, it's going to be okay, we're going to get through this. I've still got time left. The time frame is around 6 months to 5 years. Anything after 5 years is a godsend. Not that she's religious, but you know. But yeah, not the coolest conversation to have. And I mean, I don't live with my dad. My dad's not here. He's an asshole. He's not in our life at all. I don't know if I've told that story, but basically my dad is married to someone else. My dad had a relationship with this other woman he got married to, had a kid. I've got a half sister I know nothing about. And they had like a falling out. They're separated, but they're not divorced. Sometime after they split up, my dad met my mum at a club, and they started hanging out and going out together. And my mum loved him, right? Like, loved the shit out of him. But and when she found out about this other family, she was like, or he was like, I'm going to leave them, don't worry, I'm going to leave them. To this day, he has not left them. That's a whole other story, which I'll save for another day. Maybe I already told it, I don't even remember. It's been that long since I've done a talk through, I can't remember. But he doesn't live with us, and he will not live with us. And my mum even fears that if once she dies, my dad's going to like take advantage of me and use this house. Because I mean, I'm an only kid, so I inherit everything. And she fears that he's going to come here and abuse me, not directly, but like indirectly, like abuse the fact that I'm emotional and vulnerable and take advantage of me and stuff. And I'm thankful that she's warned me, but I mean, that motherfucker can't pull shit on me. I see through stuff like that. So, and I mean, obviously it's got me wondering, you know, when the fuck is this gonna happen? When is this gonna go down? And she's, like, right now, she's at the doctor. I took the opportunity to record this because, I mean, I can't record this while she's, coughing and spluttering in the background. One, that's disturbing. Two, I might have to get up and help her and stuff because I've had to, do a lot more for her. And I'll be honest, it's annoying. Hearing her coughing and spluttering, it's a little bit disturbing, but I mean, I cannot complain because I've been waiting on hand and foot since I was 0. So I absolutely cannot complain. I can say it's annoying and it irritates the shit out of me, but I'm in no position to go, oh my god, you so don't deserve this, stop being a drama queen. I'm the one who's got to stop being a drama queen. Damage avoidance. Bounce time. Yeah. And she's like been physically ill at the moment. She's got like a blocked nose and she has a kidney infection, that was like a few weeks ago she got that. Not the first one she's had this year either. And I woke up this morning to hear her trying to throw up. So yeah, she did. So she's going to the doctor to get some medication. I'll just see how long I've been recording for. 24. We'll do a few more on this. Why not? Yeah, and at this point, it is starting to get worrying. Because I mean, now every time I hear her in any physical pain, I have to worry that she's gonna fucking drop dead, or that I'm gonna have to call an ambulance, or that something's gonna happen that I'm not gonna know how to react, you know. Because I don't know how to. I'm not trained in first aid. I don't have a driver's license, so I can't drive her to a hospital. The hospital's nearby our house, pretty close, so I'm not worried. As is the ambulance depot, so I'm not worried about that. But I am worried that shit's gonna go down, and I'm gonna have to react in a way that I haven't before. Fuck off! Fuck off! No! Oh, you cunt! Jesus! Man, it's gonna be annoying. And like at night time, I can't believe all the symptoms I'm listing are happening, but all of it's happening at the same time. At night time, she's having like cramps in her leg, and usually I have to end up getting up, getting a hairdryer, and using it to warm her legs up. Excuse me. To stop the cramping. She got tablets for that as well. So she's got kidney infection, physically ill, blocked nose, cramping, life-threatening illness in her lungs. Ain't life grand. And I mean, she's 59, so again, not surprising, but still horrible. Wow, that was quick. Wait, yeah, this one's over there. Right. That it? There we go. Right. Not fun. And I mean, it's got me thinking about my own mortality, because I mean, I don't eat well, right? I discussed that, and I think it was episode 15 of this. And it's very, very evident now that whatever you put into your body does affect you. And I don't drink and I don't smoke. There's a lot of unhealthy things I don't do, which I'm happy with and proud of. And I mean, this whole thing, that whole conversation, I'm not touching alcohol. Ever. Now. That was the final nail in the coffin for me with that shit. Because if it makes you that fucking dumb, that unreasonable, I'm not going to get mad at my mum for drinking, given what she's going through. I mean, life-threatening illness? What difference does it make now? What difference does it make? Who gives a fuck? But, it's just, I see no reason to drink anymore. It's just so horrible. I just see no positive. I'm not going to disrespect people who do drink. I mean, I have friends who drink. I have friends who don't drink. It's just a personal choice that you're going to make. It's nothing to judge someone by on its own. Absolutely not. But this has turned me right off it. And it's got me thinking. I've been thinking about my eating habits for a while, but this is like full on like I should be doing something. And not only has it got me thinking about death, but it's got me thinking about new life. Like if I want a family and stuff. I mean, I don't. At this point, I'm not concerned with children, having children, or finding a wife. I'm fucking 19 years old. I don't give a shit. I don't care what happens to my mum's things when I die. They're things. It's material possessions. It means nothing to me. But I guess it extends beyond just inheritance and passing on things. It's not just that. It's not even. Nor is it just my genetics. Because I don't give a fuck about my family tree either. I don't care. Hope you do. Family trees end all the time. Who gives a fuck? We're all related and interconnected. It's just a last name means nothing to me. I don't mean to sound like a hippie, but we're all brothers and sisters. Man. But I guess it's more, one, the experience just of raising kids, because it's an experience on its own. And I guess some people want to like leave a legacy or something. I'm not sure. Like at this point, I'm not that concerned. But it has got me thinking about it. There we go. See how easy this game is when you use the bouncer? It's so fucking easy. Ooh! This is the last round I'll do, because I mean, beyond this, it's just getting ridiculous. Not that I'm depressed or anything at the moment. I mean, this is difficult, and it's not. Not that it's difficult for me at the moment. It's not easy, but I'm not suffering really because of this, especially not compared to my mum. You know. Anyway, something that cheered me up was seeing Grim Greg. No, I kept calling him Grim Greg. That's not his name. It's Greg the Grim Reaper. I kept calling him Grim Greg because I knew his name had a double letter in it somewhere. And I originally thought it was Grim Greg with 2 M's, but it's Greg the Grim Reaper with 2 G's. And it's from Conker's Bad Fur Day, the Grim Reaper from Conker's. And I found a picture of him on Google Images that just says, "I'm just doing my job." And that just reminded me of how my mum would probably think. She'd probably find that funny. I don't know why I just tried to select weapons. I can't select weapons. Yeah, I don't know what's going to go down. It's just not good. Ah, man. Fuck off, dude. I'll try it. God damn, you the autistic one. Slowpoke. Alright guys, I think I'll end it there. It's all good, don't worry. It's all good. But in any case, I will catch you guys later.